Hey, Trump, how are you? You're the first one on. Hi, Leela. Hey, old timer. Hey, Justin. Hey, Big Hoss. Yes, Leela, it has been a very long time, but we're fixing to get back into the routine. Because if you look, this don't look like my house, does it? Where am I at? And you notice, Mama's not with me. She decided she didn't love me anymore. She left me, so I'm sitting in a hotel because I got no place to stay. I got no place to live. Hey, Buzzard. Leela, why would you think I'm in Chicago? I told you that my wife left me and I was stuck in a roach infested motel because I just don't have no place to go. Oh, Justin, you're funny. Yes, I am in Chicago. I am in the company hotel, and um, they got me a brand new Freightliner. But I asked for, hold on, I asked for a brand new Volvo. So they ordered me a Volvo today. Leila, I am going back to work. I'm just pulling y'all's chain. Um, I'm getting back into Conestoga, so that'll be something new for y'all to see. Um, so yeah, it's uh, it's gonna be a little bit different. I don't have to tarp anymore. Yay! So um, so not tarping is a big plus. Um, so Mama's at home. She'll be on here in a minute. Yadav Akasha boy. I'm doing good. I feel good. Um, it's been a long road, but it's only been 3 months. But I've been through it, and I didn't have it as bad as some people had, but I was close. I was close, y'all. So getting back um, to where I feel the other than my back hurting, and the back hurting because I put on 20, 30 pounds sitting there at the house not having nothing to do, and it was more. It wasn't that I didn't have anything to do. It was they wouldn't let me do anything until this weekend. I worked in the yard this weekend, built that mower, the mower Deninium, whatever the hell y'all saw the short. I built that, um, but just not being active. I've put on a few pounds, and I know that's why my back is hurt. So we got to get back to moving and exercising and stuff like that. Um, SK Gaming, hello. Are you still driving a step deck? We would know. Um, Trump, you said she left you. Yeah, I was lying. My wife ain't leaving me, and I ain't leaving her. The Conestoga, is that the ones that with the sides that roll up? Yes, Pro Buzzer, yes. One love from Greece. Have a blessed day, y'all. Thank you, Greco. Hey, sissy. Up, up. What? There we go. Jesus, you left again? Son, they had brand new trucks. All you had to do was say, hey, this truck is crap. You should have called me. You know I work in the office. I could have got you a brand new truck. Son, I have pull. You know this. 422. Yeah, that's an old truck. But I could have got you a 700s truck. You know that I'm a company pet. You know that I have pull. You know I can get stuff done. Sissy, Mom will be on here in a few minutes. She went up to Sonic to get her a cherry limeade, which, God, I would kill for a cherry limeade right now. Sonic has the best cherry limeades. We got one from Brahms. Don't get me lying. Couple months ago, I don't remember. And it was absolutely disgusting. Greco, you're funny. Hey, Bo. How are you? We are going to get back into the routine of videos, lives. Now, Mom's not with me, and I don't have all of our stuff. So the lives are not going to be every day right now because I don't have internet in the truck. Um, so okay, I think I made a mistake staying where I was. My yearly raise was a whole penny, so I regret not going to visit. Come on, Justin. Screw them. Let's go. All the Sonics are gone in my area. Wow, that sucks. You know, I went to EM Cargo. I met a guy today on the plane that we was on that he was at going to EM. So I'm not leaving. I mean, Vista would have to screw up so bad with me for me to even think about leaving. Now, being bored like I was at the house, yeah, you know, when you're scrolling Facebook and stuff, that stuff pops up. And I've looked at it mainly to see what other people are paying, and we still pay the most. And I was telling safety guy today, for the amount of money that we pay our drivers, we should have a lot better quality drivers. We have a lot of freaking imbeciles, people that don't know, people that are green, and I know that I represent the company, and I should probably have better decorum and better um, political correctness, but we should have a lot better quality of driver than what we have. And so I have taken it upon myself to make that my mission that um, is that better from the light flashing back around? There we go. I think. Hell, I don't know. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn this light back on and kill that light behind me. There we go. Anyway, so um, love bug, absolutely you can. Hey Moon, how are you? Wish there was a Sonic here in Vermont. Feels like I tell you what, it feels like 103 in Vermont. It is hot everywhere. I was watching the news today, and they said that it's a heat dome that is just blanketed the country. I don't know what's going on with the lights. I am not. Let me move this stuff over here. Okay, there we go. Somebody say something in the chat. Okay. I think we're good. Paycheck. Something in chat. Lost audio for me. Yeah. Hang on, y'all. I gotta look at this. Good night, sir. Do you mind me sending those links to the YouTube videos on load security? Okay, sorry. That was my office job, digging through. What's up, Dylan? How are you? Adam, hello. Um, Vista is had to fight for my paycheck every week. I don't understand that. They had never done. They had one time they messed up my paycheck, and I emailed them back and told them what was wrong with it, and it was fixed by Monday. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying I don't know because they've never done that to me. Hello, Adam. Hey, Dylan. Welcome, everyone. Hello, Adam. Hello, how are you? I cannot say that name. I'm so sorry. Trump went 8,500 miles last week. No, you did not. Don't maybe last month, but not last week. Bull. You didn't know. You didn't even do 8,500 miles with a team driver. No, I'll buy that. That would be perfect conditions. 600 miles a day, 7 days a week for two of you. So 1,200 miles a day for two of you, 6 days a week. I don't buy that. Is it doable? Yes. Perfect conditions. Come on, dude. If you was 8,500 last week, I'm the Pope. Well, hello, Pope Justin. 1 week, yes. No, you did not. No. I'm sorry. You're pulling my leg. You're pulling my leg. Anyway, Mom should be on here in a minute. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, Trump. You were too busy bombing Iran to drive 8,500 miles last week. Oh, did I just bring up politics? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Coast to coast on repeat, probably couldn't do it solo. No. You will show me. Please show me. Please. See the weight I gained, y'all? I look like I'm freaking pregnant with triplets. And I feel my back hurts and my boobs hurt and my feet are swelling. Not really, but I'm just saying. That's what my daughter-in-law would say. My feet swell and my boobs hurt and my belly. But then again, at 3 months pregnant, she looked like she had swallowed freaking 6 spare tires at 3 months pregnant. And it's like, oh my God, she is or was the biggest pregnant belly I have ever seen in my life by far. But then again, she's just tall. She's just tall. I run 65 miles an hour, 5 days a week, averaging 600 miles a day. Do the math on that. Right. 3,000 miles, Justin. What do you think about President Trump's immigration decision? It's a sticky subject, but just do the crap right. Yes, we are a country built on immigration. And when all these immigrants came over, there weren't the immigration laws that there were today. So, they didn't start having immigration rules and laws until the late 1800s. So, just do it right. That's all. Just do it right. I have to drive 800 miles by myself in 2 weeks. Leave her. Okay, mom's not here. Remind me. I think I'm getting you confused with what was her name? Levi, are you the one that always tells me to be nice and behave and all that? I'm eating chips. Well, hello, Mr. Stepper. TC, I tried to call you today. I tried to call you when you texted me, and you didn't answer. Hello, baby. Baby Leela. I don't know who. I recognize the name, but I don't know the backstory. Okay, I'm sending you my trip. Okay, send it. Good to see you. You show me a pay stub that shows 8,500 miles, and I will kiss your ass on Main Street in broad daylight. How about that? Melvin. Melvin, yes. Hello, I am feeling better. Adam, I wish you a happy and safe journey. Yeah, Leela, be good. Be safe about that. Um, I need a backstory. Okay. I got it. Albuquerque to Tulsa. Okay. I know. You said Albuquerque. I know who you are. Okay. Thank you. Using our military for anything but disaster relief is just wrong. Veteran here, my 2 cents. Using our military for anything but disaster relief. Are you talking about National Guard? Is that what you're talking about? And if that's what you're talking about, I will give you my input, my 2 cents, and your 2 cents and my 2 cents. We still can't get a cup of coffee. That's Michelle. Okay. Thank you, baby. See, that's why I need you right here beside me. Besides all that, you look better on screen than I do. You show him where you run 8,500. Justin. Yes, sir. Okay. Hello, Jerry. Sorry, sir. Got busy running Novalex in North Vernon, Indiana. No, it's no big deal. It's just it's funny because you texted me or sent me that link or whatever it was. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, and I called you immediately. And now I don't know how long it took that link to get to me, but anyway. Cheeto, Melissa, how are you? Using our military in the U.S. troops against U.S. citizens wrong, no matter who's in office. Hold on, and I will comment on that. Hello, Stephen. How are you doing, my friend? How's things going with your health, Captain? I'm doing pretty good. I feel better than I have in quite a long time. Now, this evening, I started feeling like I was getting sick. I started getting chills in my ankles and knees and hips, and back was hurting. And I was like, crap, no, every time I come up here, I'm getting sick. And so I put my clothes back on and I went to the store and I got me some Dayquil caps and some Advil. And by the time I got back, I was feeling fine. So I don't know if my body just needed exercise, if it needed to sweat out, whatever it was. I went ahead and took 2 Dayquil caps and a couple ibuprofen, just to be on the safe side because I don't want to get to running another high fever like I did in February, because that would probably start this bull crap all over again. Okay. Hi Cheeto, hey Farron. Are you back driving again? Jerry, I will be tomorrow or the next day. Farron, how are you doing, sweetheart? Great to hear. When are you getting back in the truck? Cheeto, I'm at the yard. Well, I'm in the hotel that the yard uses, but I'm 2 miles from the yard. So should be back in the truck tomorrow or the next day. They got me doing some office stuff right now. I did a interview today for some content creator. I don't know what he is or any of that. So whenever whenever he puts that out, I'll put it out on my channel so y'all can see. TC is about to bus. Are you coming back on the road? Yes, TC, next day or two. You're Kelsey. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to try to pronounce this. Abdel Jalil. Abdel Jalil. Egos Dumami. Dammy. El Gush Dammy. Abdel Jalil El Dummy. I butchered the hell out of that, but I tried. We're going to call you AJ. When was the last time you had water? Yesterday. A shit ton of it. Did I have water today? I had a little bit of water this morning. And then I had a Dr. Pepper on the airplane. And then I've had a Mountain Dew at the office, and then a Dr. Pepper for dinner. And then at the store a while ago, I got me 2 more Mountain Dews. So I probably need some water. So, anyway. I'm going to go down and get some ice out of the ice machine and let it melt so I have some cold water. How's Melissa doing? Answer her. Ask her. She's on here, Farron. Hey, Mike, how are you? I answered your... you left a message, a comment about, are you going to answer me? And I answered you. I hope you saw that. Hey, Austin. Good deal, brother. I know y'all are pastor. Yes, we are. Hey, Mike and Austin. Hey, Stephen. How are you? Where's the better half? Michelle. Hi, Michelle. She is still at home. Okay, what are you doing to be running flatbed, dry van? I'm going to do Conestoga, which is the best of both worlds, because I do not want to... I don't want to tarp anymore. Tarping, the doctors say, yes, I can go back to work. Now, I'm not supposed to lift anything over 20 pounds until the first, yada, yada, yada. My freaking bag weighs 40 that I brought up here on the airplane. Hang on. Okay, sorry. Trump was sending me bills, and Trump, you do know that I can get on here and see what you've done. I can, I can, I can pause the live, and I can get on and see, because if you look at this, this looks like you just scribbled shit down. Because I'm not getting a complete picture. So from 6'3" to 6'4", you drove 1,690 miles. From 6'6" to 6'7", you drove 1,300 miles. And on 6'9", from 6'8" and 6'9", you did 1,210 miles. And then 6/10/2025, you delivered that load 450 miles. But that still don't add up to 8,200 miles. Now, 8,200 miles in 2 weeks? Maybe. I can see that. You said in a week. So, let me get back to the comments, sir. No sleep. Oh, Jesus. Yes, okay. Hello, Michelle. Debbie, hi, honey. I sent it to you. I saw it, Trump. I could actually, like I said, all I need is a truck number and I can get on and see because I have office access on my tablet, my laptop, all that. I can actually see everything you've done. So, be nice. I left you in God's care. Good night. Good night, AJ. No sleep. God dang it. When doing Conestoga, do you have to get the same pay as tarping? You don't get TARP pay, but I still get my 80 cents a mile, my extra stop, layover, all that. Listen, I miss you and I'm glad you're okay. Baby, I don't know if you heard it or not, but if you rewind the live to the very beginning, I told everybody you left me and I was sitting in a hotel because I had no place to go. A couple people believe that, but not many. So, anyway, I think we're caught up on messages. Now, I will give you who was that was talking? Okay, who was that? Who was that I wanted to comment on? Okay, Pro Buzzard. Okay, look at it 6'3" to 6'10". That's still just like you 8,200 miles. I'll buy you a calculator. I'll send it to you. Melissa sent a flower. I did not see the flower. Do you want me to smack you on for you, Melissa? I can do that. Michelle, you draw back a bloody stub. Anyway, I can't make a fist because I need surgery on both of my thumbs, and I'm gonna wait a couple years to get it done. Yes, TC. Yes. Okay, Pro Buzzard. Let me answer this. Okay. The way that I look at it is, and a lot of people may not know this, but the way that it's supposed to be is the mayor calls the governor and says, hey, dude, turn on the news. We need help. And then the governor looks at it and says, oh, crap, that's more help than I can give you. And he calls the president and says, hey, we need help, whether it's a national disaster, whatever. The protocol is to governor calls the president and says, hey, we need help. Kind of like in Katrina. The governor of Louisiana during Katrina did not call Bush 43 and say, hey, we need help. Bush had whatever the relief alphabet is, stationed outside, ready to go, yada, yada, yada. He didn't call for help. So legally, he can't send them in. Okay, I will add it up. Big Obama balls. What? Did you ever end up finding a bus? No, Mike, we have not. We have stopped looking for the moment. 666. Okay, Wyatt, I don't know what you're doing, but I got a lot of moderators on here that will deal with you if we need to. FEMA, yes, FEMA. Anyway, so Bush did it by the book. You don't call us for help, we ain't helping. Now Trump, and y'all know my stance. The way that I look at it, the governor took an oath to protect, defend the Constitution of his state, right? Part of that Constitution is to protect and defend the citizens of that state. Trump took the same oath, but instead of for the state, he did it for the country. So the way that I look at it, if a governor, any governor, is not doing his job, and the president can fix it and protect his citizens, the governor had the opportunity to do that, and he chose not to. So it's a sticky situation. Is there? And I'll go a little bit further. There is Trump's side of the story. There's the governor's side of the story, and then there's the freaking truth. Because both the governor and the president's bullshitting you. It's politics. They don't tell the whole damn truth. So I will say, Governor Newsom, from what I have seen, is a character. I will put it nicely as describing him as a character. Look at the LA fires, and you know, what does he do? He gets on there and starts criticizing people instead of saying, you know what, we were caught with our pants down. I'm opening up the whole state. We need help. Government, we need help. He gets on there and starts criticizing people. So I don't live in California, thank God, because Governor Newsom is a character. Let's leave it at that. Okay, back to the video. But Trump, it was in 2 weeks, not one. Scroll back up. You said you did 8,200 miles in 1 week. Okay. FEMA said hi. Michelle said hi. Melissa, are you still going to ride in the truck? Yes, she is. FEMA saved Katrina. Yeah, after a while. Okay, it was 743 miles. Haven't seen you in a while. Are you starting to drive soon? Thomas, next day or two. How are you feeling? You look great. I do not look great. I do have my color back. I'm starting to grow my winter beard. Y'all notice I cut my goatee off. It was down here, and the hair was getting in my mouth and my nose and shit at night, so I cut it off. Let's see. That keep resetting the clock. Oh, they kept resetting the clock. They don't reset the clock unless you ask them to. Y'all hit the damn it. Y'all hit the thumbs up and subscribe button. Hey Leela, what truck are you getting? I'm getting a 25 Freightliner. But that should only be for a few weeks, and then they're gonna put me in a 25 Volvo. I asked for it, but I gotta get me a hair. I gotta get me a man bun that goes right here, and some slabs. Hey Melvin, yeah, you shaved the beard off. I saw that. Yep. It was just getting to the point that if I didn't use the straightener on it every day, it was just getting. I'm just gonna grow my beard back out. So. You need flip flops for the Volvo. Yep. I'm gonna get me a man bun and some flip flops. Then I'm gonna park and sleep on the fuel island. Turn on my 4-ways. Pop the hood. Act like I'm broken down. I'm about $4,000 at 60 cents a mile. Literally just graduated. Casting with Carson. Just graduated what? Or wait till 21. What are you talking about, casting? Did I miss something? Wait. I see something. Should I get into trucking right out of high school? Casting, depending on what state you're in, you can get your CDL at 18, but you cannot leave your state in said CDL vehicle. I don't know you. I don't know your circumstances. I will tell you that it's a good career, but I will tell you it's a very lonely career unless you have your wife with you. I'm at the stage in my life that we have nothing holding us down. Our kids are grown. We can do what we want, and this is what we want to do. We're going to do this for another few years, and then we'll have more than enough money to go get the bus. And I could have done the bus now, but let me explain my thinking. My thinking is the office job is only paying, and I'm going to be honest, it's paying me $1,000 a week, which in today's day and times is not a whole damn lot. Am I grateful for it? Yes. My son has told me many times, wish I made $1,000 a week, every week. But he doesn't. He's working on it. He actually brought home $1,000 this week. He had to call and tell me about it, which good for him. I'm happy for him. But with any industry, you have to work yourself up. So, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, I know what I was talking about. So we could do the bus now, but we're really not getting ahead because we've ran up credit cards, living and helping kids and doing this and doing that. I don't want to go into all that. What is that on my arm? That hurts. So if we were to convert a bus on my $4,000 or $1,000 a week salary, it would take us 5 hours to do it, because we would have to come up with a budget of, okay, well, this month we can only spend $1,000 on material for the bus, or we can only spend $500 this week or this month. And it would just, like I said, it would take 5 hours to do it. And we still got to buy a tow behind vehicle. And I don't like the idea of getting out on the road in a bus with no get out of trouble money. If that bus blows a motor, blows a tire, blows a transmission, I want money in the bank that A, I can have it towed, I can get a hotel for however long it takes, and I have the money to fix the bus. I'm not, oh, what are we going to do now? So I like to call it get out of trouble money, and that's quite a bit of money. So we talked about it, and we decided the best thing to do is go back to driving. But this time we are going to be a lot more stingy with my money and my paychecks. It's going to take a whole damn lot for me to help these kids anymore. I'm not trying to be mean to them. I love them. I'll do anything for them. But my kids are old enough, they got to figure out the money, because I'm spending good quality time with my bride, and that's what I want to do. And riding around in a damn 18-wheeler is not quality time. It really is, but would you rather be riding around in an 18-wheeler or riding around in a bus looking at baseball games, presidential libraries, Moab, Utah, the river that runs beside US 12 through Idaho, Utah, and all that up there? Would you rather go be looking at the mountains and the streams and the ocean and the beach, or would you rather be sitting at a shingle factory getting shingles, or going to a lumber mill getting lumber? I'm sorry, I'd rather walk through the damn forest instead of getting lumber. Okay, let's get back to this, because I don't know where I left off. Let's see. Okay, literally just graduated. Wait till I'm 21. Florida. You, like I said, Carson, you can get it, but you cannot leave the state. You're gonna have to go through school to get it. Needs the beads hanging in the windshield. That's hilarious. Yes, I do. Lita, that's funny. All the lights on the truck. I don't know if I'm gonna put lights on the Volvo. I don't know. I still have some lights. But that's gonna be, if I decide to do that, that's gonna be a 34 project. Another thing that I have not updated y'all on is once a month we're going to take a 3-day weekend. We're not going home, but once a month we're going to, wherever we are, and I will tell my dispatcher, hey, whatever city that you're sending me to for the weekend, schedule me on for Tuesday, because we're taking a 3-day weekend. And I'm going to do that once a month. I'm not going to run myself ragged like I was. Never getting any rest, eating crap food, trashy food. We're going to do more cooking in the truck. We're going to take a little bit more time to enjoy stuff, because I don't want to end up where I was. My wife, now that it's all over with, my wife did a very good bullshit job with me while we were in the hospital, because she never got upset. She never showed fear. She, everything was 100% fine. she never appeared to be worried. And after the fact, I know that she would go outside and she would lose her mind for a minute and then she'd come back in. I never saw it. So her being confident helped me be confident, if that makes sense. Um, Need pictures of foreign things on the sleeper. I'm not doing that. It didn't notify me. Sorry I'm late. Levi, you're fine. What the hell, you shaved? Yes, I did. Hey, Levi, you born female. Tom Papa, were you born an asshole? Or did you work at it your whole life? How about that? Levi says, howdy, Levi. I'm going to pop your truck tires when I see your truck. Okay, I don't have to pay for them. Behave, Tom Papa, be nice. Hey, Levi. Hello, Mike. Hiya, Carson. Hi, Melissa. Moab is beautiful. I cannot wait to get back to Moab. I've been to Moab several times in the truck, but I haven't been able to stop. Don't forget the scenery of the hookers in Vegas. I'll have to go check that out. Sure have missed you people. Yes, we have, baby. We miss you too. Putty Cat, hi, sweetie. Putty Cat's on here. I haven't heard a joke yet. Damn it. Come on. Okay. Hey, Putty Cat, Melissa, I'm well, and you? Leela, Melissa is your rock. Yes, she is, Leela. Doing pretty good. Doing good, pretty good. Doing pretty good, pretty good. Okay. I'm so glad, Stephen, you pulled through this. Originally, it was hard for me to believe it was going to do well. Mike, me too. Because they came in on Friday. I think it was Friday. My memory is not what it used to be. I don't know if it's the um, medicine or what, but I think it's getting better. Anyway, they came in one day. They did a sonogram, and they said that my EF, which is your ejection fraction, EF. What it boils down to is how much your heart is pumping, was at 30%. They came back and did it Sunday, and my EF had dropped to 20%. So when they came in and told me that, I was actually writing, or right after that, I wrote mom in the kids' letters because I didn't think of. I told the nurse. I said, "So what you're telling me is if I'm losing 5% a day, I'll be dead by Thursday." And she's like, "No, you can't do heart math." That I said, "Then don't give me numbers because you're telling me I'm losing 5% of my blood pumping abilities a day. What would you think?" So, for those of y'all that care, my EF rating is back up to normal. So, okay, let me. Lita, what part of Oklahoma you moved to? Tulsa, Melissa. With the best friend of 40 years. Good, Leela. I thought you were married. I thought you. Anyway, I don't know. That truck they gave me smelled 422. I had to leave. Trump, people, Vista will take care of you. You do not have to quit over stupid shit. Anyway. Okay, we'll have to meet up sometime since you'll be close to home. Smell like dog shot. Ejection fraction. Yes, baby, thank you. Yes, we will. I'll be able to get out more there. We'll have to meet up at a casino or something. No, you knew what I was thinking. It's complicated. Hey, it ain't none of my damn business. But we have somebody on here that has a friend. I don't want to give out too much. I don't want to reveal too much. But they have a friend. I thought maybe that was you, but I don't know. I don't know. My wife knows what I'm talking about. I gotta get you something to drink. shit for? I had that towel in the chair because when I got in here, cause it's hot up here, y'all. I took my shirt off, and this is a leather chair, and so I was sticking to the chair while I was watching the Ranger game, and so I put the towel there so that I didn't stick to the chair. Oops. Oh. So, let's get back to this. I've decided I'm not going to the yard at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't think. You never know. No, she isn't. It's complicated. Shut up. You know better. You know what I'm talking about, though, don't you? You scared me. I'm glad you're okay now. It's good to see you back to normal. Thank you, Michelle. Only death care about us. Yo, I'm looking for midnight. Okay. May have been me. I hope you and Melissa don't feel like I was trying to scare you guys with the email story. I was just trying to keep things. Mike, I don't remember what email story you're talking about. I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't offend you, but I do not remember an email story. Thank you, honey. That's not water, sir. Yes, Cheeto, I know that. It's a miracle. Jesus turned my water into Mountain Dew. It's a miracle. Don't unsubscribe for that. That was supposed to be funny. Where's the water? Mike, you didn't scare us, and I love you guys. Keep it real with us. No worries. Water. What do Monica Lewinsky and a vending machine have in common? Oh. Please insert bill. Putty Cat, I will give you $10 million if you will send that to Hillary. Because she was almost sitting behind the desk that Monica was under. Sorry. You're welcome, Stephen. You had me terrified. If I ever get to meet you, Stephen, I will hug you. Thank you. Are you at the Comfort Inn? Yes, Trump, I am. What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? I've heard this. I don't remember it. I don't remember. Something about chick bean or something. I don't remember. But I've heard that. I got jokes too, but I can't tell y'all. 21 people on here and 25 thumbs up. Thank y'all. 13 people on and 30 thumbs up. What the hell? I will never pay to have a garbanzo bean on my face. Yeah, that's what it was. Balls cried the queen. If I had them, I'd be king. Okay, my significant other worked for Clinton during the Monica thing. That's hilarious. You know, George Strait came out with a song right about that same time that's like, we really shouldn't be doing this. And I know that was for Bill Clinton. I'm going talk soon. Okay, Trump, be good. I'm showing 21 and 18. Only in America. I don't know what the hell you're saying. You still with this? Yes, Connell, I am. They have been too good to me. Way too good. I walked in the office today and you would have thought that, you know, that I had come back from the dead. Basically, I did. So, I was welcomed with hugs and handshakes, and I wish my wife would have been there. But, I mean, it wasn't like they threw a party, but it wasn't, you know, oh, what are you doing here? It was truly shocked to see me walk back through that door. No, Austin. And the reason I will not be going live is I don't have the internet put in the truck yet. I have to get home to do that. Mom is at home along with all of my stuff, so I was going to have them send me straight home. Well, she got word from the doctor today she needs to have carpal tunnel surgery again, and so they're like, "Well, we can do that next week." So she is waiting to find out when, and um, I will probably give her like, I don't know, a week or so to try to heal up. Um, because her having to grab onto the handles to climb into the truck is probably not going to be good for that. So I don't know how much heal time she's going to need. Um, so well, that's just something we're going to have to figure out. But what I'm getting at is she has my internet, so um, it's probably not going to be a lot of lives. It's going to be a lot of shorts. I can tell y'all now, it's going to be a lot of shorts. Not as many lives because of the internet. Um, she can go live anytime, and I can be in the chat, and we may do that. Um, um, and there's not going to be any videos out right now because I don't have my laptop. So, what kind of surgery is Melissa having? Okay, wait. Okay, I don't know how many. Um, okay, Jim, hi Yoda. You back on the road yet? Jim, next day or two, I'm at the office, a hotel by the office. Not this week, Austin. How was your vacation? It was not a vacation. It was not a vacation. If y'all knew how many times I had been poked, prodded, stabbed, ungodly real. Holy. Dirk Bentley came out with a new song 10 days ago with John Anderson. Okay. Hi, Melvin. I'm glad they welcomed you back so well. They did. They really did, Leela. I just discovered that the kids next door stole my credit card to pay for their mom's boob job. Just wait till I get my hands on them. Tune in, Tokyo. I miss you. I missed y'all. Great news. Stay healthy. Melissa, do me a favor. Would you see Stephen give a hug for me? What kind of surgery is she having? She's having carpal tunnel. Hi, Mike. It was not a very restful vacation. Do you know how many weeks we can see you trucking live stream? Austin, I don't know yet. If you're talking about the driving down the road live stream, I need internet for that. Because I don't want it choppy and all that crap. I see. Hey, Mike. Hey, Yoda. How are you guys feeling? Hello. Mike, we are doing fantastic. Austin, I would say no more than 3 weeks longer for a live in the truck. She's probably right. Marshall Gilliam said hi. Hey, Marshall, how are you? Slap your mom on the back of the head and tell her, hey, what the hell? God dang it. I will, Michelle. Hey, Mike. Hey, Marshall, how are you, hon? Okay, I think I'm caught up. Am I caught up? New respect for my wife, because that just drives me. I would just rather sit here and talk to y'all than to have to go through that. I did something to my arm right here. I don't know what that is. I need to go look at it because it hurts. I'm wounded. What the hell is this? 10 months. Well, hi, Michelle. Thank you. I've got some bruising right there. If you can see that. I don't know what it's from. I think it's from digging up my mother-in-law's front yard yesterday, but I can't tell. But it hurts. Hurts pretty good. Mike says, hi, honey. How are you? Vicky says, hi. Michelle activated her 10 months. Are you ready for Iran? Supposedly, the news said today that Iran and Israel had a ceasefire and a truce and all this. I don't freaking know what's going on, and I don't freaking care. I know that I shouldn't act like that, but Iran has always been, and I'm going to use Trump's words, the Middle East bully, and it's time somebody punches them right back in the face because that's what they do to everybody. The Bible says that everybody that you're supposed to stick up for Israel, that that's God's people, yada 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 yada. Iran, the only thing that sticks in my head is Iran has been the loudest to scream death to America. Well, y'all don't want to get me started on this, but I will say if I was president and I knew what he knows, because we don't know what he knows, I'd have probably done the same thing. You want to screw around. It's kind of like these truckers that I'm dealing with because I've got the office job. I don't have a lot of patience for stupidity. This picture, man, I look fat. Does that look better? Now my boobs are showing. I don't care. I don't have a lot of patience for ignorance, stupidity, dumbassness, if that's a word. And if I was president, I don't have it. And, you know, screw up, threaten us. That's the thing. You can do what you want to. Me as president, I would not stick my nose in to what the Middle East is doing. Now, that being said, Israel needs to be defended because Israel, they're little bitty, and Iran is great big, but America is great more bigger, and so Israel's an ally for us. Now, that being said, do we need to be the world's police force? No, I'm sick of that crap. And I think it was Eisenhower or Truman that stated we're going to be, you know, the world's police force, and we're going to enforce the rules for everybody, and we're going to stick our nose in it everywhere and where it doesn't belong. Well, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. Now, Israel, you know, that's fine. You know what? If you want us to do your bidding for you, your fighting for you, that's fine. But we're going to bill you. Every bullet's going to get logged, and it's, you know, government process, so it's going to be $100 a bullet. Oh, and the rental of the firearm is going to be $500 a day, and the rental for the soldier is going to be $500 a day, and the rental for the aircraft carrier is $10 million a day. And oh, you want an F-15 fighter jet coming off of that said carrier? Well, that's another fucking $5 million. So you want us to be your police force and your bodyguard? That's fine, but your ass is going to pay for it. None of this. I'm sick of that. And it's supposed to be like that. For us to defend countries, we are supposed to be paid, and nobody is paying. So if you want us to risk our citizens and our Americans, soldiers' lives, you need to fork up some damn checks and not IOUs. I need a drink. Cheers. Okay. Now that I have started World War, I don't know what number. Okay, Michelle did 10 months. Um, Hi guys, Vicky, hi Melissa. Um, Melissa says, welcome to flatbed level. Did you rejoin or something, babe? I don't know. I love you, babe. 10 months. We will flatten their land and build a casino. Oh, that's funny. I have so much I could say, but I would offend so many people. I would be canceled. Um, the people in Israel right now are Revelation 3:9. I would have to look that up. Mike, it's been doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Melissa. I've been around Mike, hanging out. My mom and my dad's in Irving. Lisa, I love you too. Um, we need to take care of our own first and the rest of the world second. Absolutely, Leela. How is your mom, Marshall? Drink water. Yes, Turtle. Turtle nuts. That is a very unique. I love that screen name. That's hilarious. Marshall, if you're telling me that you love me, I love you too. Stephen, preach on, buddy. Dadgummit. Um, offend everyone, please. Hi, Turtle. I agree. Thanks, bro. Hey, Turtle. Okay. All I'm saying, y'all, is Iran has always been the schoolyard bully, and Israel tried to fight back. They have bombed and they have shot missiles and all that, but we sent 14 30,000 pound bunker busters, and I don't know how many more bombs. I mean, there was, from what I was seeing today, there was hundreds and hundreds of planes involved and ships and tomahawk missiles and this and that. I don't know. I don't watch the news all that much. I'm going by the little bit I saw today. Um, so I don't. My only fear is Iran is allies with Russia, and Russia is allies with China, and head to head, war to war. I don't know if we can beat China. And it's not that we're not superior militarily. That was not meant to be racist. A superior military, meaning training, equipment. That's what I'm trying to say. It's that China, I don't know their numbers in the military, but it's millions and millions and millions, and we might have many. So I think the last time our military was built up really good was Reagan. Reagan built the shit out of our military. Where's Reagan when you need him? Yeah, he's in California in a hole. One of the best presidents we've had. Again, my opinion. Um, it's just there's really no right answer. There's no right answer. You leave them alone, and the bullies get bigger, and they get louder, and they feel like they can do anything. You punch them in the mouth, and then before you know it, you got the whole eighth grade coming after a 6-year-old. Metaphorically, obviously, y'all know what I'm saying, but it's like I said, there's no right answer. There really isn't. I mean, like JD Vance said, we're not at war with Iran. We are at war with Iran having nuclear weapons. And that would be equivalent to giving Iran having nuclear weapons would be equivalent to Hitler having, or the Italian guy. What was his name? What was his name? There's Joseph Stalin, Hitler. What was his name? The Italian guy. Mussolini? Was it Mussolini in World War II? Anyway, giving any one of them nuclear weapons, because I guarantee you, if we had nuclear weapons in World War II, like we have nuclear weapons now, and I say we, I mean the world, we would be speaking German right now, if we were speaking at all. Because Hitler would have used them. We would have shot a soldier with a 9mm, and he would have shot us with a nuclear warhead. Okay, let's get back to this. We need to take care of our own first and the rest of the world second. Yes. Drink water. Yes. Turtle, I agree. Turtle. Um, I have to go check the sprinklers. I'll be back in a few. How are you checking the sprinklers? I turned them off. No strict. What? Strict said hi. Oh, can you cover the camera for? No, strict. We're not. Come on now. Mama says hi. Tell your mama I said hello. Miss her. Yes. Hey guys, Marshall said y'all was on. Hey Leela. America is unfortunately, the only beacon of light in this world now. Yeah. Hey Melissa. Hey Dewana. Missed you. Hey Dewana. What is for dinner? Lee, I had Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I had it Ubered or DoorDashed or whatever, Uber Eats or DoorDash. I don't know. I'm here for a little bit, guys. Well, Dewana, it's good to see you. What the hell? Oh, this chair is so uncomfortable. So how long have we been on? Does it say? An hour and 7 minutes. So anyway, me too, Steven. I did Grubhub. I don't usually do that because it's expensive, but I didn't have a way to go get anything, and I'll be honest, it was way too hot. I've got to start watching what I do. And yeah, I could have probably walked a half a mile to the restaurant, ate, and walked a half a mile back. But my back's been hurting the last few days, and it's from me being pregnant. I'm pregnant with a 18-wheeler. Um, and so I just screw it. And I spent about the same money of what I would have gone to because I'd have probably gone to either Chili's, Texas Roadhouse, or um, the Village Squire is probably where I would have gone. Um, and that I spent $24 at KFC with the delivery and the tip. So if I would have gone to one of those places, it would have been much more. So it is what it is. Sorry, guys. We've been on Little World. My brother called, told me my cousin who lives Washington State passed away this morning due to that freaking sucks, Dewana. Okay, new law. If you're a drug dealer and you sell drugs to somebody that ODs, you get the family that lost the person due to the OD that you gave him, even though yes, it's what's it called? Free will? Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. Even though they chose to take the drugs, the family gets to decide what to do with you. I'm sorry for your loss. God bless. Looking forward to seeing y'all back in the truck. Got to get up early. Have a good one. Good night, Cheeto. Um, sorry for your loss. Tell Batman I said hello. Give him a hug for me. I'm so proud of him. So, yep. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot. Um, I don't have a whole lot of more news about all the news I've got. When I get my truck and all that tomorrow, I will do a short, show you the truck, the trailer, um, all that bunch of jazz. Tell Batman I said hello, give him a hug. Good night, Cheeto. Hey, Melissa D, is he watching? He probably is. He watches more than he comments. Dewana, does he have a tablet holder for his chair? We need to get him a tablet holder if he doesn't have one. Oh, my back hurts, y'all. I think I may wrap this up here pretty shortly. What's this tablet at? 68. I got watch charging. I got headset charging. I need to charge my phone, tablet. But my watch, what's my watch at? Wow, shit. My watch is at 100. Yay. Excuse me. So my watch is good. My headset's at 100. Yay. So when I bed down, phone and I'll be ready to go for tomorrow. Let's see. He does not, and he has a cell phone. I just had his wheelchair upgraded. Oh, did you? Does he have a holder for his cell phone? Surely he does. Cup holder or something. Okay. One bit of news. Y'all know that I was a spokesman, advertiser, whatever the hell you want to call it, for Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile is no longer doing social media advertising. So, do I still think it's a good thing? Yes. But they still offer. But I don't get anything out of it no more. The plan is still there. You just have to do it on your own. The plan is still there. You can still get it. Do it. Don't do it. Cat's tail. Let's see. One of the hugs. Love you so much. Love you too, Michelle. A new seat. Do you want to send me pictures of his chair? We gotta get him a cell phone holder of some sort. And send me what kind of phone does he have and what kind of case does he have on it? Does he have MagSafe or what? Can we unmod and ban Michelle ASAP? Louise, shut up. They wanted you still have my number. That's what Michelle says. I do, Michelle. Been busy with Marshall's recovery from his shoulder. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, she'll get pics tomorrow. Cool if I smoke a cig? Absolutely, Ben. Smoke one for me. No hate speech, Lewis. Okay, I will. Okay, I need to make sure I am on the right. Yep, that's what I thought. My message thinks a joke. Okay. We got to get him a phone mount of some sort. That's why I want to see the chair and what kind of phone, what kind of case does he have on his phone. I use the MagSafe on my phone. Love MagSafe. It's good. I like it. What the hell? Jesus Christ. I don't know what happened. I just lost all chat. Okay. Stephen, I didn't do anything wrong. Michelle, I didn't say you did, honey. I did not say you did anything. That guy was just a troll. It's no big deal. He was a troll. Hot Tinker Family 4. What is the weather for you? Hot. It was upper 90s up here today in Chicago. About time I found you guys. Hello, Patrick. Long time no see. Okay, no worries. I will do it when I get home. He will be headed to sleep in about 15 minutes. He has 2-week checkup for his shoulder tomorrow. Cool. Hope it goes good. What is the weather tomorrow? I think it's still going to be hot. I'm not sure. So I don't know what my woman's doing. Oh, there she is. Okay, honey, how are you checking the sprinklers if I turned the damn things off? Or was that not a sprinkler pipe? I don't know what it was. Taz, Life with a Bulldog. How are you guys? Glad to see you. Great to see you. Do you have kids and pets? Yes and no. No pets. Hey, Taz, it's going to be stormy here for the next 2 days. Oh, what? Oh, okay, I got you. Black Bulldog, attached. Okay, I got it, baby. Hey, Taz. Okay. So we're caught up. I thought my plane took off at 10:45 today, and that we landed at 1:30. We landed at 12:30. So evidently, I looked at the thing wrong. Nice hat, thank you. That is a work hat because I walked to the store to get some medicine earlier, and I didn't want to sweat into my Peterbilt hat, so I switched hats. Are you going back in the truck? Yes. I should be in the truck tomorrow or the next day. I will protect you with everything that I have. You know that? Yes, Michelle. So everybody's just saying hi. That's what it amounts to. 40 thumbs up, 19 people on, 43 and 19. Okay, cool. Thank you, Taz. I think it's about time we wrap this shit up. What do y'all think? Thanks for all the prayers from everyone. She capitalized it. Everyone. We do. I don't know where I would be without my wife, my kids, and our viewers. It's been a very long. I say it's been a very long 3 months. It really hasn't. It has flown by. But like I said a while ago, I am so tired of getting poked and prodded, and we need blood. We got to take your blood. We got to give you an IV. We got to do this. Well, I was in the hospital. In the week that I was in the hospital, they poked this arm, my left arm. And Melissa will know. I think it was 6 times in one day, 4 times in an hour, trying to find the vein. I think those are the right numbers, honey. If I'm wrong, just correct me. They had to make sure you were getting better. So be grateful. Yes. What dang? I never knew that. What? Love you, Melissa. You're welcome, Melissa. Do you know I got you? You got to feed those vampires. Yeah. Anyway, I bet you in 3 months with the hospital, the ER, the ambulance, I've got two cardiologists, I've got a PCP, I've got a hand doctor. Oh, let me tell you about the freaking hand doctor. My thumbs, these joints right here, has bone on bone arthritis. So I go into this hand doctor. First time I see him, he grabs this joint right here and squeezes. And I come up out of the chair. I said, "You found it. It's right there. You can quit squeezing now, you sack of poo." And so he thought that was funny. I did not. And so he looks at the x-rays and he's like, "Yeah, you got bone on bone arthritis, whatever it's called, osteo or well, I don't know." He's like, we can try a cortisone shot and see if it gets better." I said, "Okay, great, do it." I'm thinking, now, I was under a rock for over 20 years on doctors. I didn't know what a cortisone shot was. Why didn't y'all tell me what a cortisone shot was? Seriously? Nobody warned me about what a cortisone shot was. This jackass grabs a needle, needle, thumb, puts it in, and then starts moving around up and down. And it's a needle, it's big around as this pin. And I said, "What?" Before he did that, he's like, "I need you to sit on your left hand." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because I don't want you hitting me. I don't want you, the way you come up out of that chair when I grab you, nope, sit on that hand. Get it under the table." I said, "All right." Now I see why. Because he deserved to be smacked and smacked hard. I said, "What in the hell are you looking for?" He's like, "I'm looking for the joint." I said, "You found it. You can stop now." So they did the cortisone shot. Worked great. Worked fantastic. Highly recommend it to your significant other that you're pissed off at. Um, if you have the pain that I have in my thumbs, the cortisone shot is worth a try. Yes, the cortisone shot hurts like hell, but the pain that I experience in my thumbs on a daily basis, the cortisone shot took care of it. But it was only for a short time. I think it lasted 2 months, and the cortisone shot has wore off. So now he wants to do surgery on both thumbs and remove part of the bones. Evidently, there's just bones floating around in there. I don't know. So that's what he wants to do. He wants to. If y'all can't tell, I'm very uncomfortable. This chair has no padding, and my ass has no padding. So that's why I keep moving around. Anyway, he wants to do surgery on the thumbs. So I'm going to. I'm going to put it off until I get out of the truck and we do the bus. So 2 years, hopefully. Yes, baby. I even told Maria that today. So I guess if I've already told her, we can tell the whole damn world. So I'm not going to do anything else medically other than my checkups. I'm not going to get my thumbs fixed. We're not going to get our teeth done. Any of that until we get out of the truck. So we're thinking a year and a half, 2 years max, and we will be building a bus. So we'll just take some time as soon as we get out of the truck to, get what we need to get done. Because the thumbs, he told me that it was going to be, I think he said 4 weeks that I couldn't use it at all. Could not use his hand at all. And then 8 weeks of physical therapy. I think that's what the numbers he gave me. Or it was 2 weeks and 6 weeks or something. I don't remember. It was a long damn time to stay. I could have gotten it done and just waited, another 2 months to get back in the truck. I'm hoping that I'm coming back at the right time, that we might be able to get a trip to Alaska before the end of the year. I don't know if Conestogas go to Alaska. Now, I would be happy to park my Conestoga. If they had a load going up in a step deck or flatbed that didn't need tarping, I would do that load because I want to go to Alaska. I want to take y'all with me to Alaska, the whole drive. If we go to Alaska, we are going to be live 24/7, except for when we sleep. So, I got to talk to them tomorrow about that. So, because Maria has a lot to do with the Alaska loads. So, anyway, that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what she's doing. I haven't looked at comments in, I don't know, 6 minutes. I don't know. Okay, where do I start? Okay, hi from Istanbul. Hello, Ollie. Hi, Scott. Good to see you. I got it. GTSY. Good to see you. I'm a smart. You guys gonna be back on the road again, or what's your plan? Yeah, I'm in the process of getting back in the truck as we speak. Okay, my wife says not to read all that. She said skip to the end. Hug Melissa. Good luck with your surgery. Thank y'all. Honey, it might be next week. I don't know. I think I need to leave you. I don't think you having carpal tunnel surgery on a Wednesday and me picking you up that next weekend, 4 days after carpal tunnel surgery, is a smart move because you're going to have to grab. You know how to get into a truck. You can't. You're not going to be able to put pressure on that hand. I think you need at least a week. Do I want you with me? You know I do. But what's the right time frame? I don't know. I've just never seen you apart. My coworker had it done, started work, then something popped and his wrist swelled up and he had to go back to the hospital. It should be, I can use my right hand. So, okay, so you're only going to do one hand right now? Hello, Debbie. How are you, big honk? I know I'm fat. Shut up. Guys, in the 3 months I was off work, I think I put on a good 20, 25, 30 pounds. Blessed Bluebell. Okay. So you're going to do the left one now? Dewana, you know she needs more than two to keep me in line. I have the motor back in my truck, but won't be back on the road for another month or two. Hello, Scott. I recognize the name. I don't know your backstory. I don't know. I don't normally do this, y'all. Y'all know I'm normally driving, and so if I don't know your backstory or who you are or anything like that, don't hold it against me. Is it okay if I text you, Melissa? Get him the diet. Yes, we're going back on the diet. We are going to seriously watch. She's going to do way more cooking in the truck. than eating out. We just have to plan better. Hello, WS Michelle. Anytime. I'm in 7 weeks of healing up now. I'm doing good from having all my teeth pulled. I made another appointment to get my dentures now. Yes, Melvin, that's what we need to do too. See you back in the truck. There are places, Melvin, and I'm sure you did your research, that can pull your teeth and give you um, um, teeth right then. I don't know the right answer on that either. I do know that us getting teeth done up here, right around the corner from where we are, is half the cost of doing them in Texas. We saw them a lot, but I'm on the mend. I've got the right medicine now. Um, I know what to look out for. I know the signs of, hey, you need to stop, you need to sit down, you need to rest, you need to slow down, all that bunch of stuff. So I should be good. I'm going to do nothing but oversized and heavy haul load. Scott, who do you drive for? I don't remember. That's where the money is. That's right. Oh, you got your own authority? What kind of trailer? What kind of truck? Man, I'm a 24-year-old trucker. Been on the road 4 years. The effects it had on my body has been great. Yes. Stephen, you are going to be on meds for the rest of your life. Sorry if you already answered this question and I missed it. Yes, I'm going to be. I don't know. Melissa can answer that better than I can. I'm sure I'm going to be on something the rest of my life. Is it going to be as much as I'm on now? I don't think so. They've already started pulling me off of stuff. Um, Melvin's going to look at his options. I'm an owner operator. Look forward to seeing y'all on the road again. Thank you, Big Toe. Where you been? Have a Peterbilt. Okay, Scott, is it a 3 axle, 4 axle? What kind of trailer? RGN, step deck, flatbed, 2 axle, 3 axle, 4 axle, what? But you still have to take some. Yeah, Patrick, I'm gonna be on meds the rest of my life. I get that, and I'm fine with that. If it gives me more time with my bride and my grandkids, I've spent enough time with my regular kids, but I want to spend more time with my grandkids and my wife. So if that's what I got to do to stick around here and bug people for a little bit longer, that's what we had to do. RGN, hydraulic or mechanical? The truck is going to a 4 axle. Okay, Scott. A, how old are you? B, is that a double framed Pete? If it's not a double framed Pete, you putting a fourth axle on it is not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. And I can explain why if I need to. I mean, it's your truck. You do as hell you want to, sir. I would hate to see you waste the money, though, not getting the return that you think you're going to get. Okay. Um, Truck is going to a fourth axle. Steven, what shoes do you have on with your nice outfit? None. I'm sorry to hear that, Steven. I'm glad you're okay. I'll always be here for you. Yes, Michelle, thank you. That's why I'm having it stretched. Um, that's good. Definitely want you to listen around for a while. Well, we want to be around for a while. Yes, it's a double for. Okay, good. A lot of what I'm talking to Scott about right now is the more axles you add to a truck, the more weight you can carry. But if you put if you put a fourth axle on a truck, okay, depending on tires, depending on axle weights, depending on frame weight, if you have four axles on a single frame, you can't put the load that you could on a double frame. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people just look at, hey, it's got an extra axle, so I can carry an extra 20,000 pounds up there, or depending on the state, more. Um, but if it's not a double frame and you put a fourth axle on there, all you're doing is out carrying around an extra few thousand pounds of that axle, and you're not getting anything out of it. Because if you have a DOT cop that knows what the hell he's doing, he's going to come out there and he's going to look at your weight, he's going to look at the frame and say, what the hell? Can't carry this amount of weight on that truck. So good that he knows that. Melissa, you guys still have same email? Yes. Yes, Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. Sorry I was slacking. I wasn't expecting a live tonight. I've liked all shorts recently. Yes, Big Toe, thank you. Yes, Patrick emails the same. Yeah, boy, drink that Mountain Dew. I go through stages where I want Mountain Dew, where I want root beer, where I want Dr. Pepper. Is what it is. My RGN is hydraulic. I love hydraulic RGNs. Maria today said something. I did an interview with another content creator. Um, like I told y'all, I will put that out whenever I find it. I will um, make that done. But she said, because they asked what kind of trailers we had, and she said, well, we have flatbed, step deck, Conestoga, RGN, van, and reefer. RGN? We got RGN. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Maria? So if she will get, I told her, I said, I can do RGN or Conestoga. If she says she can get me into the RGN, then I will get my orange Peterbilt back because that one's set up for it. It's not a double frame, but we're set. We had always talked about doing big, not heavy. If that makes sense. You can set up a truck to do big, you can set up a truck to do heavy, or you can set up a truck to do big and heavy. Well, the truck they got me, that orange Peterbilt, was we had set it up to do big. Now, can you go overweight with it? Yeah, we could do 120,000, 130,000 without a problem, depending on the trailer I had. But to do anything more than that, that truck couldn't do it because it's only a 3-axle truck, and it's not it is a stretched frame, but it is not a double frame. So, my is hydraulic. You guys still have the same bus idea? Yes, Patrick, we do. Oh, my wife sent me a gift. Honey, stop spending the money. What are you talking about here? Don't send money. Oh, dang, Steven, you took off the socks. Are you ready? Or there? I already had them off, Monsieur. I won't own a single frame truck. I don't blame you. Thank you, Big Toe. It was a surprise live. Yes, still doing the bus also. Nice. It'd be nice to get Amber back. I can have Amber back if I want to. But I don't see, with all the caution lights on there that I have set up for oversize, pulling a Conestoga, you're not going to do oversize. So, um, it's a waste of company resources to have all that money in that truck and it's not getting used for what it's set up to be used for, if that makes sense. Yeah, I've always liked that truck. Yeah, I love the truck. You would twist the frame with 4 axles if you had to take it to Houston. I already had money. Okay, I'm just saying, it is what it is. Thank you for the gifts, but she loves you. Yes. What the hell? Lost internet. I'm going to back all the way out of this. Let me go back in. Y'all just hang tight. See if I can figure this out. She's the expert on this, not me. Okay, I got it back. I didn't know Melissa has a YouTube channel that she go live on it. No, Nasir. Um, your phone doesn't like you, Steve. Yeah, my phone. I got the Google Pixel, and I don't like it. I just flat don't like it. I like some stuff about it, but I don't. I don't like the phone. So anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for us for tonight. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I still have to shower. Um, take my nighttime medicine. Um, so anyway, I will. Y'all be looking for the shorts because the shorts are going to start rolling like they were before. Like I said, the lives will not start rolling until um, I get the wasp picked up and I get the Starlink back in the truck. So I will probably have her do some lives and then I'll get on and do the comments and stuff. Um, but we will figure that out. But y'all be looking for the lives, and thank y'all for the support. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for all the likes and the getting on here with us and all the stuff. So, but it's time for this old soul to go to bed because I'm tired. So anyway, thanks for watching. We will see y'all out here on the road.